she's going to come on, or
I think she's just gonna watch us.
she was just going to see us in the morning? Okay, or see us in a minute. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go over what John Heine sent for people that are wanting to travel.
Good stuff.
What
Well, you're live on YouTube.
Okay, what to expect? Oh, let me go ahead and put live on. Live, 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 live.
There you go. You're live somewhere.
It's starting. It's starting up. It's starting.
Oh,
You
I see Instagram. You got Instagram fixed.
Did I get Instagram fixed?
Well, it just said you went live on Instagram.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm live on Instagram. All right, here we go. Good morning, everybody. How you doing? It's me, San Martin, and Eric Knight. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good, doing well. How about you? It's Monday morning.
Man, it's crazy. I actually woke up this morning and because Ceci's been like advocatively working out every morning because I said to myself, remember I said I'm going to start two new good habits. One was going to learn Spanish and what was going to work out. Guess who's learning the new habit and not me? So this morning,
Hey, how's Spanish coming?
Spanish is good, but there's nobody to really talk to. A lot of people will walk up and we'll start talking, and it's awesome. I mean, I try my hardest to go ahead and just consume as much Spanish I can as possible, but I got to be able to use it somewhere somehow. So Eric, I'm going to nominate you to start learning how to speak Spanish with me.
I know very little, but I know enough. Like donde, it's baño, important stuff.
All right. Good morning, Regina. How are you doing? You should go ahead and send us a picture or a video, Regina. We'll go ahead and reshare it. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get on with what today is.
All right. So today is National Clear Your Desktop, your virtual desktop off. So that means delete all those apps that you don't want to use. Delete all that stuff off your space. Don't let it eat your mind share.
All right, that works out. You can't go wrong with that. So today we got a bunch of great big planning news, and we just gonna get right into it because it's Monday, and you know what? We've had 2 days worth of just like what just happened to us. So as everybody saw on our page, we are expecting President Trump to go ahead and come and be in part of Prescott, Arizona, for a full-on day. I mean, they started late last night, from what I was told. As far as getting the place ready, food trucks were coming up, and people were just getting set up because they had to have everything ready, prior to the actual thing for security sweep. So right now, around 9 a.m. Or I think it was from 6 to 8 or 6 to 9 or 9 to 8, whatever. There was going to get a huge security share, go over the whole place. So they're going to start letting people in. As we saw this morning, there's like a huge line at Finley. Let me just tell you guys a little bit about what's happening.
Where are the stops? We're seeing pictures from everywhere. It's crazy.
We're seeing pictures with everybody. Let me go ahead and tell you the rundown, guys. If you guys want to go ahead and attend this rally, I'm not acknowledging, how you were to obtain the ticket or how to go ahead and get involved with it. But it says, I think it's first come, first serve. I have no idea what it is. So check this out. The Trump information regarding Trump 2020 campaign rally, Monday, October 19th, which is today, Prescott Regional Airport. This is the last and final update unless something obviously changes. And it says things are subject to change if has to be. So gates open at 8 a.m. Admission security would be handled by the Trump campaign. For the information, go to campaign website, and then I'll go ahead and share you guys that information. Well, actually, you could go to the PrescottTimes.com and it's already there. The president expected to speak at 12 noon for about an hour and 15 minutes. No signs, lawn chairs, umbrellas, coolers, beverage, knives, or weapons will be allowed. Details will be provided via email to registered attendees. So I'm assuming that you cannot just drive up and then make that happen. Let's go ahead and say water shade areas and portable restrooms will be provided by campaign on site. All attendees will be temperature checked, provided with a mask and hand sanitizer. So obviously there's a lot of people saying that there will be a super spreader, what they are saying, quote unquote. And anyways, they're all taking, precautions for this event. No vehicle parking for this event is permitted on airport property. There will be no stopping, standing, parking, or camping on or along any roads in event area. Attending must use remote parking and shuttle services. Now, the shuttle service is very important because you can't just walk up there and park. You have to park at these designated areas. So multiple event parking locations with shuttle service have been announced. Potter's House Church, 5195 North Highway 89, Prescott. Shuttles begin at 7:30 a.m. Excuse me. And so they've been running already, and we've already been seeing those pictures, guys. Heights Church, 2121 Larry Caldwell Drive, Prescott. Shuttle begins at 7:30 a.m. Finley Toyota Center, Prescott Valley. Shuttles begin at 7:30 a.m. Watson Lake and Pioneer Park will be used if the above lots filled, with shuttles lifting to those locations later in the morning after 8:30 a.m. Beginning at 7:30 a.m., ADA accessible buses will shuttle attendees from the parking locations to the event locations. Gates will not open until 8 a.m. Those will, with this accessibility challenges may bring canes, walkers, and other mobility devices. And then it keeps on going down. You guys could definitely 100% find this out on the webpage. You guys get the whole thing down on it. Let's talk about airline flight issues. United Express flights to Denver, Los Angeles, and beyond are scheduled to operate normally the event day. Passengers should plan to arrive at the airport 90 minutes prior to departure. As always, monitor united.com for updates and flight statuses. I know a lot of people were talking about if they're not going to be able to actually have the capabilities of fighting that fire from our airport.
You're wondering, right? Did you see those
tankers? So people are wondering this. This is something that was talked about yesterday. The head commander actually came out and actually, posted his what is going to be going down. It looks like they're allowing it to burn to certain locations because of prior fires that happened in the area. So the forest is less dense, and I guess the location is really hard to get to. So they're going to allow to do a lot of other things as far as being able to keep that fire fight.
San Martin, I heard there were 2 fires now, like one spread to another fire.
Yeah, I haven't heard any of those fires. Like I said on the report last night, we were only talking about the horse fires. So that is still going, and it's still burning. But at the same time, this is gonna I guess let's see if it's gonna still be operational. It looks like it is. Obviously, they're still gonna allow flights in and out. Morning Denver departure and evening LAX arrival operation as normal. Passengers may utilize a terminal parking lot. So it looks like you guys could still go to the parking lot if you are going to be flying. Afternoon LAX departures and then arrival. A special airline passenger and meter greeter parking area will be available at St. Luke's Episcopal Church for use after 12 noon on October 19th. This lot can be accessed via a deep well road. Departing passengers on outbound LX will valid boarding pass and photo ID must be presented by departing passengers to board the terminal only shuttle at St. Luke's. So obviously there is stuff in line, so you guys can go ahead and keep up with your daily day-to-day task. The other impacts of the activity: the Antelope Hills Golf Course has canceled all tee times before 3 p.m. on Monday, October 19th. Contact the golf course to reschedule. Sorry, golfers. You got to postpone until 3 p.m. The all U.S. Forest Service air tanker operation will continue in support of the horse fires. So with that being said, it is actually still going to be fought right there. And then we finally got the answer. The city will also post updates on the website homepage and the city government of Prescott, Arizona Facebook page. And then it just keeps on going about the media, which we are the media. We got accepted to go, but I feel like it's kind of weird. I'm going to talk about what happened last year. I ended up going to it 2 years ago with another news resource for the local area, Prescott, and we were down in Phoenix, and it was the most intense thing I have ever been a part of. Now, I'm not really political, as you guys all know. Obviously, this election is getting me to a point where I'm like, geez, dude, I feel like a gang warfare going on out there in that street, and I'm just tripping out on it. So anyways, here I am going to a Trump rally out in Phoenix, and I'm actually really a patriotic man. I really would love for everybody to love our country, to provide and be a part of our country the way that it's intended to be a part of, and just being able to live a life and just be able to wake up every morning and just do your day to day and not worry about crazy stuff that I have saw or seen online throughout a whole world. I feel like we live in a very big paradise here in Prescott. But anyways, when I went to this Trump rally, it was the most intense thing, Eric. Okay, so the press obviously is not doing really well with the Trump campaign or the Trump in general. And man, I tell you what, in his speech, he really honestly he lays into the news that is obviously false reporting on a lot of things, or just throwing him underneath the bus. Like I don't know. It's an intense little battle that I see online between the press and also President Trump. So I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to be a part of that. But we were. And guess who was sitting right behind us?
Who was sitting right behind you?
Well, obviously CNN.
Oh,
Obviously, but dude, CNN was right behind us, and it is what it is, guys. You guys can watch this battle online for yourself. I don't have to be like a pro Trump or pro Biden to let you guys know that this is a poop show that I've ever seen in my life of just integrity and character on people in general. But at the same time, man, in the thing, he goes, the fake news, and everybody in the crowd is just like, yeah, boo,
hey, Sam,
boo.
check your messenger real quick because Regina says she sent you either photos or video from the rally, so you can see what's going on out there.
Oh yeah, I don't even have a what do you call it? My page up. Let's see. Did she do it?
Be curious to see what's going on out there. But do you already tell everybody they're expecting 10,000 people out there?
Yeah, that's a huge deal. I didn't get it, Regina. I don't know if you sent it to Facebook Messenger, but go ahead and send it again, or did you send it an email?
Then send it via Facebook Messenger, via Messenger.
Yeah, no, I didn't get it. So maybe they're blocking also messengers that are going out. I don't know. They got a lot of tools, man. They got a lot of tools out there, and it's crazy. It's a pretty big
Well, it's
scenario.
crazy about. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off on the press thing. That is crazy that it's that uncomfortable in the press box.
One of the things is that being a part of humanity, okay, all right, this is where I stand in my life. Being a human, you just don't treat people like poop. Yeah, I mean, I got other choice words, but I like to go ahead and keep it PG for everybody out there. And that right there, man, I felt for those people. I really do feel for people, no matter who or what you believe in. If I see something that has to deal with like unhumane scenarios, I get a little bit like, I get upset, and I have always been that guy in high school. I have a lot of friends that will attest to this, that I always backed up the one that was getting bullied. And that was 100% who I am and who I will still be till the day I die. And when they all turned on me or turned around and just like was like put me into that category of the bad press, I felt like a piece of crap, man. It was bad. And don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not really trying to get in political. I'm more of the humane side of these things. And man, I felt bad. I felt really bad. And so I woke up this morning and I actually literally got anxiety, man. You guys might not think this, but I don't like big crowds, especially I don't like standing in line. I don't like having to deal with all that stuff. I mean, even the other day when I was standing in line to go do the gondola up up the mountain up there at Arizona Snow Bowl, man, I was standing in line and I was getting like agitated and my heart rate was going up and I was just like, why am I tripping out? So, anyways, guys, I woke up and I'm like, man, I don't know if I should go. So, with that being said, I'm still on that level. I still got until freaking 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. to figure out if I want to go or not. There's a special spot for Eric and I if we actually get to go out there. But I don't know if yeah, I got anxiety this morning, man. I swear to you guys, I got anxiety.
All right, all right. Let's switch topics and get you off that anxiety. You
No, no,
were at a great event on Saturday night.
I'm in my comfort zone. There's only me in my computer that I'm talking to right now.
Yeah.
So in my understanding is this is like, what, we have a lot of opportunity to go ahead and cover the things that are happening in our local area, and this is something big. So it's not only will it impact our location for the next 8 hours, but it's also going to go ahead and bring something, and it's going to be something called history.
And
Something.
in San Martin, it's something to bring up is they're not flying Air Force One, from what I understand, into Prescott Airport.
Yeah, they said.
So don't be looking up for that plane.
No, when we actually went out that 2 years ago, we ended up doing he ended up coming in with his helicopters. And so the helicopters came in, and it was just a crazy, amazing sight. The security level, oh my gosh, it went. I was getting ready to tell you this, but it went from the local police department, the county police department, the the army. Then they got the federal agents, and then they got the Secret Service. So it had all those chain of commands there. I saw every one of those chains of commands, and you could see who was running it, and it was crazy. It was Trump's campaign manager, or she's like a manager, and that was the go-to. It was a girl, and so everybody would report back to her, and she would be like, "All right, okay, he's coming." And she was sitting right next to me, so I could hear all this stuff, and I'm like, "Oh wow, all right, cool." And I was just like taking it all in, and it was a definitely a sight to remember. Having a president of the United States just show up, it really means something as far as patriotic, or even like, I wouldn't even know what the feeling was, but it did feel 100% like America. I'm gonna say it right there. America was a big deal, dude. I start talking all patriotic, and all of a sudden my phone shuts down in my Instagram feed. That's cool. I see how you are. So, anyways, that was something that I could never forget, and it actually happened today, 2 years ago. Eric, it was in my memory bank. I bet you didn't know that.
I didn't know that until you sent that video. Was that here? Or was that somewhere else?
That was in Phoenix. That
Oh, it
was
was
in.
in Phoenix. Okay.
Sorry, everybody on Instagram. For some reason, my phone decided to turn off, so we put on another phone. So, anyways, it was an intense scenario, and once again, I would love to go back to where America was America. We took care of each other, as far as respected our elders, respected our leaders, respected those people that were in office. That's kind of how I was raised, and so being raised like that is a good way to go ahead and feel a part of something that's bigger and greater than most people think. Now, I don't know. It's kind of like one of those historical moments where you think about history, and where, or even geographically, where we are in our world, in our life. And just imagine where some people are, like in Cuba and Mexico, and those the Philippines. I have friends in every one of those locations, and I'm saddened by some of the stuff that they are going through and have to live in.
So, San Martino, I actually have staff in the Philippines, and during this whole thing, they actually, I mean, you think about how we lucky we are. They were, if they left their house, they were getting shot on site.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
that's just
My
crazy.
my good friend Teddy Oledana, he lives out there in probably about a little bit past, a little bit away. Probably he says 45 minutes away from the capital. What's Philippine? What's it called?
Manila.
Yeah, and I think that's what it was. Anyways, he's talking about how when the thing went down, he goes, "Yeah, everybody's our COVID numbers are doing good." I was like, "Oh, really? What are you guys doing?" He goes, "Well, the president says if you leave your house, you'll get shot." And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, yeah, that's the way they were living for quite some time.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, even the Cubano people, they're saying the same things in life. They're just like, man, you don't want a dictatorship. You don't want to go ahead and live that type of life. So, it's good to go ahead and be in a little bit of what we call America. And I
All
can.
right. So, Sam, I think we got some time. We can come back to this, but I want to talk to you about Saturday night,
What happens? Oh yeah, the gala, man.
the
That's
gala.
awesome. It was awesome to go ahead and be a part of something so amazing, and I don't know if you guys, I think we were talking about the story last week when Will got on about the reason why he's doing it, and the reason why he has compassion for breast cancer awareness, or even cancer in general, because he lost his wife. And so to get up, and they allowed me to get up, go figure. I'm just like, all right, cool. Let me go ahead and get up, and I'll be your spokesperson, Will. I didn't even tell anybody my name. I just literally got up and says I'm a spokesperson for Will. And when I got up there, my thoughts were this. Let's talk about Will. Let's talk about his family. Let's talk about the things that he has done so good and so well in our community thus far, and he will still continue to do it. And then we ended up talking about his wife, and why she died, how she died, and it was a good moment, man, to go ahead and embrace that and give him his opportunity. But then it was another opportunity to also invite the comedian for the night up on the stage. And I tell you what, man, Mano is one of the funniest guys I know. And during our like when you come to a comedy show to actually go to a comedy show. Okay, these people were coming to a gala dinner, and we were supposed to have a magician. I don't know what happened with that one, but the comedy show. And introducing that, I was like, oh yeah, and I don't know if you guys knew, but we have some hidden event going on here, so we're gonna have a comedy dinner night. And some of the crowds like going like, and I was like, okay. I mean, good luck, Mondo. But he set it off, man. He handled it pretty well. People were laughing. People thanked us for that moment of time of laughter, and it was amazing. They raised a good amount of money. There are still some auction options that you guys can still bid on if you guys are interested. So that was cool.
It was a good turnout, good food. I heard amazing things about his carne asada.
Yeah.
I keep missing his carne asada.
No, he's gonna have to do a little personal barbecue for us, Eric.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
So it was a great time. We got a little bit of suited up and went out and had some fun. It was great. Got home safe and sound, and got up the next day, and I felt like a champ. I don't know why. It was maybe it was that sauna that happened out there at that Sandra Med Spa or whatever it was out there.
You
spa.
never did talk about that, but we have plenty to talk about today. So let's talk about that another day.
Oh yeah, man, it's freaking crazy. You hear the Jets.
I do hear the Jets. That's why I looked up just now.
Yeah, hearing the Jets. I think that's going to be the fire tanker, and that was one of the biggest things right there is talking about that of what is actually going on with the fire. So guess what? You know how there
All right,
is.
hold on. One more thing. We got to talk about still Saturday, the box giveaway. I heard it went amazing. I saw you go live out there.
Oh yeah, one of our guests that we had on last week, guys. If you guys didn't see this, we had Veronica Morrow on, and she killed it.
Mhm.
She killed it, and I was just like, "What in the world happened?" Heather AZ Adventures sent the request to be in your live. Hi, Heather. We'd love to have you on. But
Anyway, well, hey, all right, keep talking about the box thing. That was amazing. I can't believe I saw you go live. It was supposed to go to like 2 o'clock, and
11,
you guys went live at like 11, and it was done.
yeah, I got there as soon as they were handing off the one, the last box, and I was like, dang, I was trying to get them in the middle of them like handing the boxes out, like literally right in the middle of them having their boxes out, and it was like, um, I was late. I was
Well, and they're doing this 3 more weekends, right?
Yeah, they said that they have a lot of inventory, so they're going to be doing it. But that's not the only time boxes are going to be sent out. We're still going to do it on Sundays over there at the Living Faith Christian Church out in Prescott Valley. So the boxes are going to be coming in. This is with the initiative that the governor and the President Trump put out there in the beginning of this whole thing, so we could go ahead and still get this food distributed without it going to waste. So it's a big deal, guys. This is something that, if you guys have or know of somebody that's in need, I mean, even if they're not in need, we just want to get this food out. It needs to go somewhere, and it's free. And
This is all part of the stimulus. People don't know that.
yeah, it's all a part of that stimulus, and so it's going to keep on coming until I don't know when. Not knowing exactly what we're trying to get accomplished after this election, but hopefully we don't have no more problems. But then again, COVID, go figure, COVID.
Well, okay. So on that note, I mean, cases are up everywhere, right? But Prescott Valley and I think Chino Valley all went back to school today, didn't they?
Yeah, first day of school, so
Full time.
make sure if you're in Prescott Valley, share away about watching for buses. Buses will be running. The stop signs will be going out. Kids will be walking early in the morning, everybody, to their bus stops. So please be aware of that in Prescott Valley. With all this other stuff that's going on in the world, it's really easy to go ahead and separate yourself from the thoughts. There was so much happening this weekend, Eric. I'm just like, oh my gosh, and it's already time to get off.
And he's saying next week for Chino. So yeah, so it's this week for Prescott Valley, next week for Chino. But at the end of the day, watch for those buses. And if you don't, you're gonna get a ticket.
You're going to get a ticket.
Yep.
The speed ticket is like double or triple.
Yes, and the police departments have made it clear that they are going to be out in full force because people have gotten used to speeding through school zones. So don't get a ticket.
Yes, it's insane. Dude, I want to show you guys a video of where I was. It was literally today, 2 years ago. I was at the President Trump's rally.
Did Regina's come through or no?
No, it
Not yet.
Regina, unfortunately, did not. It's probably so many people out there already utilizing
the data. Yeah, Regina, if you can send it to me, and we'll see if one of them comes through.
Yeah, let me see. Can I? All right, here we go. Let me go ahead
and reminder to everybody: this is not this event. This is from 2 years ago.
Yeah, this is for 2 years ago, and I was sitting in the soapbox. All right, play. Yeah, so I'm in the box right here, and this is hours before he showed up. Sorry, it's all spotty. What do you call it? What do you call that?
Old phone.
So this is the box where everybody is actually sitting for the press box right here, and these were all the cameras sit so they could have a higher visual of the president, and that's where he sits stands right in front of that flag. And man, that crowd is just electrifying. I am not gonna lie. There's something about that crowd that is just
all right. So San Martin, one of the Phoenix-based news stations just posted a video from out there about 40 minutes ago. I'm gonna send that to you right now if you want to play it real quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, there you go.
Do. All right, what'd you do? Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Boom, boom. Oh, there you are. Hold on, guys.
I got some video too. So if you can't get it to go.
It's a popping up.
There is a lot of people out there, San Martin.
Oh, I know. They're expecting 10,000 people. Anxiety or us. Yeah.
Are you able to get it going or no?
Yeah, it's gonna pop up right now. I guess it's on live feed, yeah.
Here, I'm pulling some stuff here. I know we're out of time, but I know people want to see what's going on out there. So hold on here.
Here we go.
Ahead of the president's rally here that is set for noon. We got here about 3:30 this morning, and already just a huge crowd gathering here. Hundreds of people, easily thousands of people waiting for the gates to open at 9 o'clock and for this rally to get started. I want to flip the perspective here on our Facebook Live.
So I can't see it, San Martin. You guys share your screen.
Stretching all the way from the gates up just off airport property, around the bend and down to where we can't even see. You can see a lot of law enforcement here, security on hand ahead of this visit. We were told the Secret Service was actually doing a sweep several minutes ago, to make sure that everything was good to go before the president's arrival. From what we understand, he'll be landing at Sky Harbor around 11 a.m. He will be here in Prescott and then heading to Tucson International Airport for another rally a little bit later on today. And certainly a lot of folks, as you can see, turning out for this, making this a priority. We talked to a mom with her young son, said she wanted him to be here for what she calls this moment in history, a chance to see the president ahead of this rally today. Many people excited. You can see they have their gear. Can we talk to you for a moment, man? Absolutely. Let me ask you, what's your name?
Here, Sam Martin.
Yeah.
Gilbert.
And what brought you
Yep,
out
there's
here?
people. Okay.
Huh?
And Donald J. Trump.
Obviously, we all know we can turn on the TV. You guys can kind of see him any day you want. Why did you want to be here in person today?
We want to show him our support, and we want to be in the same room with greatness, the greatest president ever.
What are you looking forward to hearing from the president today?
Well, I listen to every rally, so I'm just looking forward to hearing everything he says. This man loves America. It's so obvious. He works tirelessly. He's gotten over COVID in the record time. Also, that cure, Regeneron, that he took that saved his life, that was because of his, what was it called? The push for Operation Warp Speed.
Well, here, I'm going to switch it real quick here. Just before we wrap up, I got a 10-second video, which is as of a couple of minutes ago. And it's packed, San Martin. Like it is packed. You can see it here. Look at all these people out here.
Yeah. It's going to only get bigger, man.
Yep, it's still early. He doesn't go on till 12. So anyway, that's time to wrap our show unless you can think of anything else.
I can't, man. Good luck, everybody. Have a great Monday. It's Monday motivation. Let's see if I can build up enough speed to go out there and tackle these people. We actually, Eric, if we want to go out there, we actually have a special place so we don't have to stand in line. Just FYI.
You're not supposed to say that out loud.
It doesn't matter.
All righty, sir. Well, it's a good Monday, and everybody should have a good day. And especially they need to be safe out there. We have a lot of people moving around. A lot of people have come up here for this today. So don't, patience with traffic.
Yeah, patience, everybody. And good luck with whatever your tasks are today. Make sure you make today a beautiful day. And don't forget to go outside and smell some fresh air. Unless you guys have like allergies and stuff like that, you know what to do. Stay
and the smoke,
I'm trying to be helpful for everybody.
I love it. Good for you. Take us out.
If you guys want to know more information that's going on with all the press release and also the things that are happening that are going to be congested, those areas like that, please stay tuned on our page. You will be able to go ahead and see all those things be via live, or we will repost anything that we hear from the fire that's happening here in the area. And also we have released several news stories, and you guys need to go over there and check it out at theprescotttimes.com. Thank you guys for joining us, and thank you everybody on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You guys are all beautiful people. Thank you, Eric Knight. You are the man. I appreciate you. Peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins.